Good morning, kindergarten friends. Miss BB here. Today, our activity is actually going to be something called making a pizza out of shapes. Some of the things I have a paper plate. I've cut up some shapes. My first shape is, can you guys guess what shape this is? This is actually a circle, and I'm going to use these for my pepperonis. What about this shape? What shape is this? This is a good job, a rectangle, and I'm going to use this for my cheese. I've also cut up some other shapes. I've cut up, what shape is this? Good job, this is a square, and I'm going to use this actually as like olives on my pizza. And I've also cut up these shapes. These shapes are, can we guess? These are triangles, and we're going to use these as our peppers on my pizza. I also have my glue stick. I've got some scissors in case I need it. I've got my markers, because one of the things that I like on my pizza is I actually like sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and take my paper plate and I'm going to color in some sauce. I'm just going to use a little bit of red to color in my pizza sauce. And then you might want to also think, what are some other things you like on your pizza? And that might be shapes. Some people like olives, and olives could be an oval shape on your pizza. Some people like pineapple. Pineapples could be on your pizza. Sometimes pineapples are crescents. So you can think of other shapes that you might want to add to your pizza. So I've colored in my sauce. I'm going to leave this part around as my crust. If you want to color the whole thing red, you can, or you can leave it and not have any sauce. My next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some shapes to my pizza. So my first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add this shape. Do you remember what shape this is? This is called a rectangle. Say it with me, rectangle. And I'm going to go ahead and glue on some rectangles. I'm not going to glue them all on right now because I want you guys to have a chance at home to do it. But I'm going to just glue a few on my pizza so you can see what it looks like with a few pieces of rectangle cheese going on. And the next thing I'm going to add is some pepperonis. Do you remember what shape this was? This is a circle. Good job, circle. Say it with me, circle. And I'm going to go ahead and glue on some circles on my pizza. I'm just going to glue on a couple. And so far, this is what I have on my pizza. I'm going to also add another shape. What shape is this shape? This is a square. So I'm going to go ahead and glue on a couple squares. And I'm only going to glue on this many. How many squares did I put on? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. And now my last shape that I've cut out is, what shape is this? Good job, this is a triangle. So I'm going to add a couple triangles. I'm going to add them to my pizza. And I'm looking at my pizza, and so far I have squares, rectangle, circles, and triangles. You can also, I have extra paper here in case I decided that I wanted to add extra shapes. I might cut them out. Or if you don't have colored paper, you can also cut your shapes out in regular paper, and then you could add them. I'm going to just add a couple more rectangles, and then we're going to count how many I have of each shape. So let's go ahead and count. So let's look at our first shape. Our first shape we're going to do is a square. So let's count them together. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 squares. 3.